All right, good evening, everybody. This is Timmy Bullock, Chesapeake Bay Catfishing. And tonight we are live catfishing on the Susquehanna River here at good old Port Deposit, Maryland. We've got live bluegill, but we're fishing with cut bluegill, but we got cut bluegill, and we're trying to see if we can catch you some. We've got a cold snap going on, and the weather's turned cold, so. Hey, y'all. Hey, Dave Garchar. Hey, Big John. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden for some reason. I got the hiccups, mommy. I got the hiccups. I don't know why I got the hiccups. Let's keep trying to get the camera level here. There we go. All right, man. We'll see if we get something on tonight. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I wonder if I could zoom in. Oh, you can zoom. Okay. I didn't know you could zoom on this. Ha! That's crazy. I didn't realize that you could zoom on. Oh, too much. Let's back up a little bit. Oh, nope. Oh, that's too much. All right, maybe that's too much. It won't let me do it a little bit. So we got the tent up tonight. Got the bank all lit up. It looks, I hate how the camera makes the rods look further away than they are. I wish it would make it look more natural. To you guys, it looks like we're like half a mile from the rods, but we're not. The green light still working? That's a green light. Yeah. That way when we catch a fish, you can see it coming, you know? And you can net it, because in the dark. Do you see some fish by it? Is it cold out there? Oh my, don't stand in front of the camera.
Camera?
Yes. I'm live.
Okay.
Quit. Acting silly. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to make it look closer. Let's see. Oh, no. That turns it around. I don't know. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just messing around with the camera. But the YouTube, when you go live on YouTube itself, not StreamYard YouTube, like, you know, StreamYard at least gives you a couple of choices of like, you know, close to the rods, far away from the rods. But YouTube doesn't really give you much options. I wish I could bring it in a little bit. Oh, that heater feels good though. I'm trying to get you something more. Oh, fine. What the hell is I doing? Is there any fish down there yet? Yeah, the bottom is big. Yeah, so we got a. Oh, you're not drinking your pop yet, are you? You drinking your soda yet? Or are you saving for later? Oh, you got some of that left? Okay. Oh, middle rod just got hit. Look at that. Already getting a bite. The middle rod just got bumped. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. It's a little closer to the rods. Oh, hold on. There we go. There, that's a little better. Huh? That's Dave Garcharian. Hey, John boys, what's up? We're just sitting here in the warmth. Oh, left rod's getting bumped now. Uh-oh. We're starting to get bumps on the rod here a little bit. Rustic, what's up, buddy? Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just waiting for the rods to drop. Hey, Mike Cole. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Well, we had a couple of bumps on the rods there for a second. I'm hoping we get something on tonight. We're at kind of low tide right now. So I don't know if we're going to get anything to bite. But we're going to wait. We're going to see. Oh, there's a bite on the left rod. What is that? It's okay. Leave it there. I'll put it over there in case I need it later. I don't know what, something's messing with the rods. I don't know what it is. Something is. Might be something floating away. Yeah, Mama's here. She's over here to the right. Everybody says hi, Mama.
Hi.
Wow, that freaking that heater works great. It is like nice and warm in here. So we don't have the fire pit today. We've actually got this. Hold on, let me see if I can scroll down here and get it. We actually got this thing. Look at this. So this thing mounts onto the top of your propane tank, and it puts out like, I think it's like 46,000 or 64,000 BTU or something like that. Dude, it heats up this canopy like crazy. Why is my camera not really like level? Dude, this thing puts out like ungodly amounts of heat. I'm just curious to see how long it's going to last. Yeah, it's like I got it off Amazon. I forgot what it's called, but it mounts like right on top of your propane tank. Just slides on, tightens down, and then plugs in, and you just light it up, and it puts out a lot of heat. But we're hoping we'll get some fish tonight. Hopefully. Yeah, we got a 10 by 10 canopy up with these sidewalls. got 3 sidewalls up, keeping the wind off. And man, it's nice and cozy warm in here right now. So we'll see how long this you know, like same I always do, Mike Cole. I always use bluegill, so that is my thing. Every once in a while, I'll go out. Like if I have time tomorrow, I might run down to. There's a spot where I can catch some white perch and some spot with some night crawlers. If they're still biting, I'll go get some. But I went and got about like I normally do. I go to the same spot every night before I go to fish. Usually an hour or so before, I'll run down to a little spot down in Havre de Grace, Maryland, and catch a bunch of bluegills, and then I go. So I catch them live, like right before I go fishing. So, but if I have time, I may. If I have time, sometimes I'll try to go down to one of the rivers and try to catch some perch and some spot. But other than that, I always use bluegill. A lot of people here use alewives, menhaden, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I catch it. I catch it like I literally just caught those bluegills like, and I keep it in a. I actually keep them alive, so I keep them in a bucket. You can see the bucket right there at the bottom right corner of the camera of the video. You can see my cutting board sitting on top of it, but that's a little aerated bait bucket. It's got a built-in aeration stone at the bottom. It's got one of those big round ones that put out like a lot of bubbles. Yeah, it's really nice. I forget how much those are, but they're not crazy expensive. I've got that one, and I've got like the big box one. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. They're handy. That bucket's handy. And it'll run for, it runs on 2 D-cell batteries, and it'll run for a long time. All right, we got 7 people watching the show. Awesome, outstanding. Welcome, everybody. Happy Veterans Day to all you veterans out there. I know it's tomorrow, but I may not see you all tomorrow. But happy Veterans Day weekend. Thank everybody for the service. Say woo! They got the sirens going. I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's the air raid sirens. I don't know. Oh man. That's so funny, realistic. I forgot to laugh. So grainy. It's like the worst video ever. That's what I'm going for. That's just hilarious. Well, we had a couple of bumps on the rods there a minute ago. He says, anyway, how's the bite? I'm not telling you how the bite is. We caught like 50 fish, all over 30 pounds, and you missed every single one of them. So, man. I forbid you from rewinding. We actually just started. We ain't been live very long. Yeah, the bite. I don't know. I don't know what the bite's going to be now just yet. We got a couple of bumps. Who we got there? Oh, Rowdy Royal. What's up? Good evening. But that middle rod got bumped earlier, and that left rod got bumped. I may have to start trying some. I got some demon dragons on order. I guess I want to start trying demon dragons again. I guess that's just something I really just never really used, because it's just such an elaborate setup. And every time you break one off, I mean, you got to have like a dozen of them pre-made. When I can throw together just I can throw a sinker on, and sinker and a leader and a hook real quick. A minute or so. But, I don't know. I may start trying them out here. And see what happens, Captain. Yes, realistic. It is nothing but a topwater spook with no hooks. That's all it is. And the thing about it is those topwater spooks that you can buy at the store are just about as expensive as demon dragons are online. They're like $6, $7, $8 a piece at like. Oh, exactly, Rustic. They are expensive. I mean, you can get like the cheapy clear ones and stuff off of Amazon. You can get like 10 of them for like, $12, $13, something like that. And they might work all right. That middle rod got bumped again. Yeah, you can do that too, really. So that is an option. I think everybody goes with the spooks because they rattle and they look like, and they more look like a real fish. They more look like a perch or a bluegill. But yes, no, I know a lot of people used to do the what they call the Santee Cooper rig with the float on it. They used to use the cigar floats. I have some cigar floats. I could throw a couple on there, I guess, and try it out tonight. But you need about, if you got a decent sized piece of bluegill on there, you need a good 3 or 4 inch cigar float to keep it up off the bottom. Yeah, I need to order some more. I'm actually almost out of cigar floats. I've used them up so much. I used to be able to order them like big bags of them, like get like 40 or 50 of them in a bag or something like that off Amazon. They're the cigar floats that got like a split in the middle with the 2 little pegs you can put on both ends or whatever. Just plain red and white. I guess you could use anything really. I guess there's really no limit to what type float. Different floats float baits better than others. And like your spooks and stuff have a little bit of action. They got rattle and they got action in the water. So they're kind of swinging back and forth in the current, especially if you use them in the river. Typically, most people use them for when they're drifting or trolling. And they're dragging the bait, so they keep the bait up off the bottom, the bait and the hook, so they put a float on it. That's typically what it's used for, the Santee Cooper rig. But it's become very popular here lately with bank fishermen. So, well, you see like chunky cat fishing, and palmetto cats, and Has Life, and all of them have really made it more popular for bank fishing and stuff. Come on, fish. Let's get a fish bite. Who are those guys again? Yeah, right. The TikTok crew, you know, the Tiki Tacky crew. Boom! Another $7. I tell you what, yeah, that is true, man. You cannot beat those guys' personalities, that's for sure. Yeah, they're more of entertainers. I'm not an entertainer. I don't try to be an entertainer. I'm just here. I'm just here to fish and then hang out with some folks. Hang out and chat with some folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here hanging out with y'all fine folks. Realistic. Hey, realistic. I might be coming down your way. I didn't know if you knew this or not, but I'm from Somerset, Kentucky. I know that's not too far from where you're at, right? I'll be down maybe for Thanksgiving. I think I might be going down there. Let me Google that. Yeah, see where Somerset's at, because I think you're pretty close to Somerset. Because I know you're like, what? You're like right up on either what? Across the Kentucky line or Tennessee line? Aren't you like right inside Kentucky somewhere? Somerset's right on Lake Cumberland, or the Cumberland River. Right next to the Daniel Boone National Forest. The Cumberland Gap. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm just east of Nashville. Okay. All right, so you're not too bad. Yep, I'll be down close. I may be down close to your neck of the woods then. Around Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, that's my little hometown. That's where I'm from. I tell you what, there's some good lake, river, and pond and creek fishing up there, boy. You're about 3 hours northwest of Nashville, Rustic? Yeah. Plumber's Landing. Plumber's Landing. Plumber's Landing. Man, it don't ring a bell. Where's about is that? I don't think I've ever heard of Plumber's Landing. Is that out east? Is that eastern Kentucky? One hour northeast of Lexington. Oh, okay. Oh, it's way up there. I thought about bringing, I was thinking about bringing my rods and stuff down. I don't know if we're going to have time to get out and do anything. They had a dirt track in their backyard for, oh, I knew people that did that. I knew people around Somerset that had like a dirt track for bike. Of course, back when I was younger, we did it for bicycles and stuff. We had like a dirt bike track, but for bicycles, for BMX, like a BMX track. We actually had one right next to, gosh darn it, it was right next to one of our shopping centers there. Somebody built a BMX track. All right, guys, we're about 30 minutes in. The baits have been soaking for about 30 minutes now. So, I mean, we've got there is a chance we could catch 30, 40-pound blue cat from here. So, the biggest one I've caught from here so far is 35 point something. I have to look it up on my phone, but my phone's being used right now. I think it was like 35.65 or 56 or something like that. It was like 35 and a half or 35.6 or something. Yeah. Today was our holiday at work for Veterans Day. So today was our off day. So played 18 holes of golf this morning. That was fun. Went up to Pennsylvania and played a golf course. It's called Tanglewood Golf Course. Man, it's talking about a beautiful golf course. Challenging, very challenging course, but gorgeous. And they had like a special. It was only like $30. It's like one of the cheapest courses I played in in a while. But man, it was fun. There's a couple of them up there. There's Tanglewood, Pilgrim's Oak, but it's in Amish country. Amish are everywhere up there in Pennsylvania. Man, you could smell I guess all the farms around there are they've already cut they've already harvested everything, but I guess they're putting manure down in the fields for the winter, man, you could smell that. Oh, you could smell the manure. Every, oh, it was, man, it was strong. Everywhere on that golf course, man, you can smell that. You can smell the manure from all those farms. I ain't smelt manure like that since back home, when you could smell it from the farm across the street from my house where I grew up. Yeah, what was it? Last weekend we caught a 21 pounder from here, from this same spot, and a 16 pounder. Yeah, I'm also trying out a green light in the water tonight too. So I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Chunky Cats used to throw a green light in the water right below where he was fishing, so he could see the fish when he was netting them and stuff like that. I'm trying that out. I threw one. I bought one off Amazon, a smaller. It's about 6 inches. It's not a very big one, but I tossed it in the water and run it off a little battery. Just trying to see if that helps that helps seeing any better when you're netting fish and stuff. Plus, it might attract bait fish, which might attract bigger fish, predators. It also attracts money. Racing cars and bootlegging. See, when I was growing up, that was a terminology, bootlegging, we used to use because we used to have to drive. We were in a dry county. So I grew up in a dry county. It's not dry anymore. It's actually a wet county now, but it's been wet for a few years, I guess. But when I was growing up, it was a dry county. So you had to drive all the way either down to the Tennessee line. James Stanley. Oh, he lives in Danville. Yeah, I know where Danville is. Danville. I know where Danville is. Danville. You got to say it like a Kentuckian. Danville. Louisville. Nashville. How do you say it realistic? Do you say Nashville or do you say Nashville? In Kentucky, we say Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. We say it like a V-U-L-L instead of V-I-L-L. He's a damn Yankee, so he says Nashville. There's a place in Kentucky called Lancaster, right? Lancaster. Well, up in Pennsylvania, there's a place called Lancaster, but they pronounce it Lancaster. Lancaster. Yeah. I can't even say it how they say it. They don't say Lancaster like we do down there, Lancaster, Kentucky. They say Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I can't even say it right. I thought it. Lancaster. Lancaster. I can't even say it how they say it. And I keep correcting them all the time. I was like, it's not Lancaster, it's Lancaster. And it's not Louisville, it's Louisville. Louisville. All right. Hang it, man. We better not get another skunk night. I want to be upset if we end up with another skunky night. We'll be highly, highly upset. I think the fish like really get going around here like between like 9 and 1 in the morning or something like that. I think last weekend on Friday night we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. I don't think we started catching anything really much anything till like 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah. And then we caught like 2 or 3 in a row. And then nothing after that, all the way up till like 11 something. There was nothing. Cray cray, yo. And this is usually a pretty productive spot. It's not bluegill, it's bluegill. Bluegill. Bluegill? Bluegill? I say alias bluegillius. That's what I call it. Caddis wampus, alias bluegillius. Crappie. Oh yeah, and also I call everything bluegill. I don't differentiate any other type of sunfish. I just call them all bluegills. Because you got pumpkin seed, you got yellow bellied, red bellied, yellow breasted, red breasted, pumpkin or green sunfish. To me, they're all bluegills. Just bluegills. They all get cut up and they go on a hook exactly the same. So. Let's get a bite. Let's get a bite. Oh no. We got yeah. Kids down here. Ooh, man, it's a little. Ooh, I forgot. I was in here cozy warm, and then didn't realize it was so chilly out there. We got the heater going in here. I got the propane heater. It's warming the place up pretty good now. It's chilly since I stepped outside. It just amazes me, man. It's cold as it can be out here, and nothing really. But these kids keep coming down here and hanging out, no matter how cold it gets. I figured they'd be done hanging out down here, but apparently not. Hope the tide still keeps coming in, or starts coming in. I didn't get a chance to look at the tide schedule. Who we got right there? James Stanley's. Lots of lift. Bluegill in the south or brim. Brim. Yeah. I keep hearing people call them bream. Bream or brim or bream. I'm like, what in the world's a bream? But I think bream is like a different kind of. Isn't that like a different kind of bluegill or something? Like, is it kind of like a species of bluegills or sunfish or something? Or is that just another name for bluegills? I hear people down south call them bream all the time, but any kind of panfish is called bream? Okay. What does that even mean? What's a bream? What does a bream have anything to do with sunfish or bluegill or anything? Sounds made up to me. Ooh, the wind's starting to kick up a little bit, ain't it? Starting to get a little breezy. Mommy, you warm? You okay? Yeah, it feels nice in here. We'll see how long that propane tank lasts. It's only been out here like 45, almost 45 minutes. I see some leaves floating by, so there's a tiny bit of current. Yeah, I got a new lawnmower battery to try to run my LED light, my spotlight there, that's lighting up the bank, and we'll see how long this one lasts. The other one I thought was going bad because uh, my LED light was going dim like about an hour or two in. I figured a 12 volt lawnmower battery would run that LED light. I figured it would run it for days without stopping, but I don't know. I didn't think them LED lights pulled that much power. But maybe it's because it has like 30 or 40 LEDs in it or something, maybe they're pulling a lot more power. I don't know. I have to look it up and see how much power it draws. I don't know much about electricity. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much in psychology. Don't know much about science books. Man, I hope this don't turn out to be like last Saturday where nothing was biting. Hey, it blows my mind, man. This river is just jam-packed full of blue cats. I can go 100 feet off the bank in a boat and catch probably catch 20 or 30 of them tonight if I wanted to, but they're sitting here right on the bank and they will not bite. That's just crazy. The thing is nobody else has any luck down here either. Oh. This spot used to be on fire in the winter. Late fall, winter. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, they're still out there. There's dudes, man. There's dudes been posting on Facebook like every other day, fishing right here in front of me. I mean, right out in front, catching 20, 30 pounders all day, all night long. You're a bunch of biology. Ugh. Come on, catty wampuses. Catty womp. Let's go, catty womp. Oh, I found me one of those. You can see it right there to the left on that tripod. That orange thing hanging down in the middle. That is that's the same. I found the same weight scale that James has from Cool Cats Fishing. Man, where's everybody going? There's only one people watching now. Hana.
Long time we want that 100 people.
I know. Because we're not catching no fish no more. Come on, catfish, start biting. Starch your biting. Starch your biting. How much sleep leave?
Wait, how much though? Over the check how much pound though?
1.5. So if we get a fish, you know that 1.5 for the sling. I can't believe we ain't got no bites. It's definitely cold out, that's for sure. The water's really low. Or like a really low tide or something. Oh. Come on, fish. Oh, got a couple of people back in yonder. Ooh, man. Oh, there we go. Man, that's put, ooh, that's a lot of heat up here, man. I'm gonna warm myself up a little bit. Ooh, that'll definitely warm you up. Probably really hot up here. Yeah.
Probably GCS.
Huh?
GCS fish now.
Yeah, I know. Hasn't been very good.
When you school?
Hasn't been very good for the fishing this year. It's been slow from the banks this year for some reason.
Everywhere?
Huh?
Everywhere in my
I don't know. Maybe they're hanging out in a different area now or something. Or maybe it's just getting so overpressured here. Ow. I don't know. I don't know why. Strange indeed. Oh yeah. Hey everybody, come back in. Good to see everybody. Happy Veterans Day for all you veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day to my son. He's in the Air Force. He's in Guam right now, chilling, hanging out. I don't know. I don't know if this one. I don't know if this heater does better or if the fire pit does better. Huh? I said I don't know if this one does better or if the fire pit does better. Is it about the same? You think?
섞어 플랫파 보면 바베큐.
You what?
바베큐.
On what? The fire pit? Wonder if my bait's covered up or I know it's still out there, but I want. Trying to figure out what I want to do. What I want to do tomorrow. I want to do some goldfish fishing tomorrow, maybe. Supposed to get like 60 tomorrow, so might do some might like to do some goldfish, catch goldfish. Carp.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe down at Flying Point Park, maybe. If they're still biting, I don't know if the carp shut off already or not. I think if you get a decent enough temperature out, it might still be biting. You can still see your breath in here. See? But it's not cold in here, but you can see your breath. I know the temperature's dropped a lot, but that should be you would think that would be turning the fish on. You'd think they'd be trying to feed more at night in the cold weather. Well, I bet this little thing right here would heat up a room real quick, or like a tent, you know, an enclosed tent or a cabin or something. It'd probably heat it up pretty quick. We finally made it a little bit over an hour. A little bit over an hour, no bites. Still waiting on that first bite. Who we got there? Who's that? Kelly? That's my coup guy. I need to see him pop in. I need to see anybody popping in there. Let's see what we got here. Live chat. Oh, it's realistic. Bream is a fish in England, but they use it here as a generic catch. Oh wow, light just came on. Look at that. On that plane out there. It's freaked me out. That's the coup guys hanging out there. There's Kelly.
Hi, brother.
Brother Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, I talked to Dad just a minute ago. Talked to Dad on the phone a couple minutes ago. I'll be out carp fishing with my new Sonic 12-foot 3.5 curved test rod tomorrow afternoon. Oh, nice. Awesome, that's a good guy. That's all my rods are Sonic. I've got 3 of the Sonic Vader X 10-foot cork handle rods, and I've got 2 of the Sonic Extractor Recons 8-foot. I got a couple of NGT 12-foot carp rods, but man, them things just seem too big. Too big for me, man. 10-foot is about my limit for rods, I think. Anything more than 10 foot just seems just way too big and gaudy for me. Ah, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got, Lance. I got the Vader X RS with the cork handles. But I got the 10 foot. Ooh, just saw a meteorite. You see that, Mommy? Just saw a meteorite fly through the sky. That's pretty cool.
What?
Meteorite. You know, star.
You should?
Yeah, I see one go through the sky.
Yeah.
Way up there. Gotta keep your eyes open. Gotta watch the sky. You might see. See you go. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the Vader X RS. They're nice. I think mine are either 2.75 or 3.0 test curve. I can't remember. I have to look it up. But I love them rods, man. I love them, man, because they're like really skinny and thin. They're not like really big, thick rods. It ain't like trying to heft a tree limb or something. I like that they're strong and they're thin and they're light. I also got the Vader X reels too. I think they're the 6,000s. Got 3 of those with the little wood handles. Those things are, I love them things, man. They're gorgeous, beautiful rods and reels. I also have a Sonic Vader X rod pod too, the small one, the tiny one, the 2-rod one. I use that with my Recon, with my extractor Recons. Yeah, I like Sonic stuff. I have a lot of Sonic stuff. One thing is it's cheaper. I noticed that a lot of the other brands, Nash and Fox and all those other ones are really expensive. Sonic is reasonable. NGT is really reasonable. That's like the budget. NGT is like the budget carp gear. You got the Japanese shrink wrap? Oh yeah, that's what my Vader X that's what my extractor Recon rods have. It's got the Japanese shrink wrap. It's pretty cool. I like those handles. I may have to change out the bait here in a minute. It's been a little over an hour, so I might have to put some fresh bait on. At least give me something to do, I guess. It's getting kind of boring. It's only like, what, 8 o'clock or something? It's been dark for like 3 hours already. Since like 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's 7:30. Yeah, so it's been dark already for 2.5 hours. It gets dark here like 5 o'clock in the evening. Cadence 6,000 saltwater reel. Nice. I don't think I've ever heard of those. It's not a brand I'm familiar with. Where have all the catfish gone, and where have all the fish? I need a catfish. I need a catfish to get me through the night. And he's got to be large, and he's got to be heavy. And he's got to be willing to fight. I need a catfish. Yeah. What kind of slicky? Eagle Bullet. Where's the drinkies at? Yeah, that water's been in that cooler for 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, Half Century, what's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Kamsahamnida. Too soon he said, Chamaneyu. Watching a fisherman sing. I need a catfish. I need a catfish to come into my life. And he's gotta be large and he's gotta be heavy. And he's gotta be willing to fight. I need a catfish. Ah, that's some good tea right there, son. Ah,
Airplane, yeah. Airplane.
airplanes? Yeah, I see an airplane. Another one. There's a couple of them. Look at it. There's one going the other way. Got a lot of air traffic tonight coming out of Baltimore. Who's that, Corey? Sorry to ask you a favor. Will you be able to say something?
Korea?
Corey Bonehead. Looks like he needs some money.
Give me a payday?
Probably not. Probably not.
Remember income?
Huh?
Remember tax money come?
What kind of money?
Korea tax money, income money.
Money? No. Well, it's not time anyway.
No, now you Korea.
So it's not time. That's next year. It was in January, February.
No, this is.
I don't know. You probably did not much. Not him. He got no kids or nothing. All right. Yeah, let me jump off here and see if I can see what he wants. All right. Yeah. My son just texted me. He needs something. So yeah, I want to jump off here, guys, for a little bit. I might come back live, and I might not. We'll see. We haven't caught anything yet tonight, and it's already been an hour and 15 minutes. Not even a nibble. So we'll see. Anyway, I got to take care of. Go see what my son wants. So I want to jump off the phone for a minute, and thanks everybody for coming in. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. And I might jump back in live later if I start catching fish or something, or maybe not. So good night, everybody. Yeah, because I can't answer his text messages and run the live at the same time. So all right, we'll pop off here for a little bit. See y'all later. Let's see what Corey wants.